Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the second half of the regular season. We are here at Chicagoland Speedway, and I'll tell you what, this is going to be quite an exciting time where we are going to have the most unbelievable racing you're going to have in the second half of the season. And you know what? I can't wait, though, because it's going to be an rather interesting race nonetheless. We'll see what will happen. I'm kind of out of breath after how Atlanta went down, especially from a certain someone who's starting in the third position, ironically enough. Josh Zakoli, hopefully he doesn't Zakoli the field. You don't get that reference. I hope you watch Atlanta. You'll probably find out. Anyways, Andres Baranskis on the pole for today's race. Started second is Brett Pritchard. Third, Josh Zakoli. Fourth, Benjamin Miles. Fifth, Seth Gold. Sixth, Ember Ross. Seventh is Kyle Matthews. Eighth, Zachary Fitzwater. Ninth, Kyle Keith. In the top 10, Cole Deaver. And here's the rest of your starting line from 11th on back. I'm rocking up your Cup race winner, Joshua Zakoli. Osborne. Starting 11th. There's too many Joshuas. I can't speak anymore. Too many people starting to say Anyways, as you can see through your starting lineup, points leader William Flickinger, extending his points, barely keeping his points lead over his brother Zach Flickinger, is on the final row. We have Vince Almarego and Ryan Acosta. So we'll mention our points right now. William Flickinger, Zach Flickinger, they're your top two. Patrick Smith and Kev Shear both jumped up 3 spots. They're third and fourth in the standings. Fifth, Johnny Gardner. Sixth, Zachary Fitzwater. Seventh in points is Ramian Fisher. Eighth in points is Cole Deaver. Ninth in points, who fell back a spot, is Nathan Sableton. And completing the top 10 in points, who's still barely hanging on there somehow, is Diego Yepes. Vince Almarego jumped the spot. He's up to 11 drivers that fell outside of the top 10 in points. What I noticed was Ryan Acosta. He barely was out of it, but whatever you can see in our thing, he's 14. So we are about ready to get to command. Also, our new ticker is here. Speed is going to be for the next 10 races of this season and in the Chase LCQ. So we are about ready to get the command to fire the engines here at Chicago Speedway there. So let's go on down trackside to get the command.
Drivers, start your engines!
And there's the command, and because this is my home track and all that, unfortunately there is no people that are, oh, actually my mistake, Zach Flickinger and William Flickinger are the only two representatives representing the Illinois state that are hometown heroes for this race. Everybody else, well, do what they can. I'm rocking up to the top 2 in points. They had a big standing ovation, and they were very pleased. They gave a big warning to the 33 next time leaving pit road. If he does that again, they may give him serious consequences. Pace car dives on down pit road. Andres Baranowskis, Brett Pritchard, they're going to be leading them down here to take the green flag here. Both have won a race this season. Can they make their second win? We'll find out. Green flag is out. We're underway at Chicagoland. Now, here's the weird thing about Joshua Osborne, car number 27. The Cup Series, he's dominating. He's the points leader. He's got 3 wins. Here at Xfinity, he has been struggling. Nothing's been going his way. He's 41st in the points. Times can change. There's another 10 races left in the season. And once we get to Thornton, even the Chase LCQ at Talladega, we'll find out our Chase field from there. So there's still plenty of time. But leading the first lap, who desperately needs any points she can ever since Daytona is Andres Baranowskis. She'll lead that first lap. 3 wide, you're seeing behind second place right there. That's Kyle Keith and Brett Pritchard sandwiching Kyle Matthews there in the 62 there. Brett Pritchard, Kyle Keith, remember, teammates 4 wide for position. That's what you don't want to do. Pritchard trying to get out of there, and to the middle of the pack, caution's out. And Sicoli's going to lead them down. We're just going to keep an eye on this real quickly here, because the way how these guys are, they could wreck. You never know. Rocking up second in points is right there. I don't see the points leader, however. See third in points, and caution's out. Everyone's all good. And problems I see. Nathan Stapleton, that's 9th in points. That may knock him out of the top 10 there. Diego Yepes, that's another driver in the top 10. And Vince Almarego, 9th through 11th, all involved. Connor Meyer, he's done for the day, looks like. RJ Bishop with damage, Charles Saver, and the points leader, William Flickinger involved. That's big for Zach, but not good for William. Also, Eric Burton involved. Kate Anderson, I noticed that was Alexander Rowe. And there was another car on pit road. Oh, it's Anderson. Just trying to see if anyone's going to retire out of the race. We know Al Morego is going to retire out of the race, and I think the same for Yepes. I just seen one driver out for a minute. Is that James Qualls? Yeah, that is James Qualls. I was about to say it. That looked like the 70. And Yepes, we'll call it quits. 70 removes the hood and is out and away. A lot of eyes are going to be on William Flickinger, though. Kate Anderson out and away. RJ Bishop still getting the right side work done, and the 96 will continue. But that is really going to hinder the Exalta Dodge right there, and they are still continuing work on RJ Bishop, now out and away. I don't think these drivers are going to come on down pit road, and they are not making any indication right there. So caution's out for the first time today here at Chicagoland. Let's go take a look at for ourselves our first caution for today's race. We got to go all the way to turn 2 because this is where it's going to kind of start, and then leading up to the caution. But you see Kate Anderson leaning on the 21 of Justin Zeidel is just going to clip the 21. They managed to keep it together, which you can see right there. That was a great job by both the rookie and the veteran right there. And if you keep an eye very carefully, the 28 of Craig William Carter, the 1 of Yepes, they're right there in that mess, and I don't know where this is going to start. And then you're going to see Ace Rogers in the 19. About to go underneath. They're 4 wide even behind, but this is going to start right over here. Yeah, Yepes is going to go underneath the 20 of Shelton. And I'm like trying to wonder where. Oh, there he is. You see just enough contact right there. That's the 1 onto the 20, goes into William Carter. He keeps it together, goes into Anderson, north of Yepes, and then there's another wreck behind. We'll take a look at that in just a second. Wow, all the cars slid up into there. Oh, wow, Nathan Stapleton really got some air right there. Wow, it's riding the wall and the catchment. Same for Al Morego. There's where James Qualls also gets involved. Actually go to that part of that accident right now. That was kind of what the main start was, but they were 4 wide. Oh, they were about 5 wide. Oh my goodness. Have you ever? No. Oh, they really squeezed each other right there. You could just see 98 and 88, and then just all hell broke loose. And William Flickinger just had nowhere to go in that one. Neither did James Qualls. Look at Nathan Stapleton. Literally got squeezed in the wall. Same with the 80 of Al Morego. You could see right there. You get another angle right here. Yeah, you could really see how they're riding the wall. And Stapleton actually flipped over. Actually, yeah, he does flip over. Landed on top of the 51 and was upside down for the majority of it. And I'm amazed how that car managed to get back on all 4 wheels. I think because of the banking you're going to see as the car slides on down. He was actually landed upside down. Someone tipped him over because when we seen, oh, I don't think so because 88 must have stayed right there. Never mind. Well, explains why Stapleton's out of the race as well as a few others. Cautions out. Let's take it back to the green. Race cars gives 1 left to go. We are not live. We can confirm out of the races. Nathan Stapleton, Diego Yepes has problems for Kate Anderson. She's blown the motor. Connor Meyer. Charles Sanders 2 laps down somehow. I don't know what happened. He must have blown something. And Vince Almorego involved. They are all out of the race, and now going to be joining them is Kate Anderson. She has blown the motor, and, well, her day is unfortunately over. The base car comes on down pit road. Top 10 rundown presented by Speed includes Joshua Sokoli, Andres Baranskis, Kyle Matthews, Kyle Keith, Benjamin Miles, Jeffrey Finguy, Joshua Osborne, Ember Ross, Brett Pritchard, and Jonathan Wallen completing your top 10 as the green flag is back underway, and Baranowski's wasted no time whatsoever. She wants that lead right back right now. Next week, we'll be heading on over to Talladega Super Speedway, which that's going to be a huge wildcard factor for any of these drivers because Talladega has always proven to be one of the best races we have in the NRSL. So, cannot wait to see what will happen there. Baranowskis will get the lead, trying to lead another lap right there. Sokoli got the lap led due to that caution there. 4 wide behind for third. They're going to keep it together, at least for now. Wow, that was something. Matthews is going to continue leading here, and this battle for the race lead right here is just intensifying right now. Oh, contact! That was Finguy and Benjamin Miles, but they're going to keep it together. And now Miles will take the lead from the 62, and now here comes Jeffrey Finguy. Oh, wow, Matthews rode that high line there, almost got turned by the 27. That's bad. And both drivers did not want to see that there, because remember, those two drivers are definitely not in the top 16, because Anderson was 16th there. Oh, Kyle Key got Osborne. There goes Kyle Matthews. And they keep it together. No! I don't know how they did, but Scott Roush flips the 26. They're going to keep it together somehow, some way. I don't know how they did, but the caution is out, and another wreck takes place in the front stretch. Jonathan Wong, Josh Sicoli, second to point, Zach Flickinger. Caution will wave. Oh, man, William Flickinger trying to get around everybody there. And, oh, Cody Lamas, the other Lowe's car. Like his day's over. Well, there's 3 cars slowing down on the turn 1, I think, because they're letting the others on by. That's indeed the case. And caution is out, and here we go. Pit stops are beginning on lap 10 of 41. Miles will lead them down. We're going to look at our pit stops here. There really isn't a good angle here. We're going to hop on the spectator camera angle here. Nice day right now for Cole Deaver. That's going to be really big for him, especially that the Flickinger brothers are involved. Where's Patrick Smith in the 12? Because there he is on pit road. He did get some damage. Shearer, 4th in points, going to be the next to keep an eye on. Shearer's been doing all right, and oh, look out. And oh, Ross with his shoes. And he's going to get stuck. He hit Benjamin Miles. She hit Benjamin Miles. She's stuck on pit road. Troubles for the 18. Could not get off pit road. Stuck behind the 48. I think she's going to have to teleport. That will cost her, though, if necessary. Yep, and it'd be the case. Just a second too late. Ross probably not happy. You could see on that 18, there is also a buckle on the hood of the Pedigree Toyota. Richter now out in the way. Zeidel's got some damage now. He's got a little bit of damage. Kyle Matthews. There's Jonathan Wong, Jonathan Zorlin, Johnny Gardner. That's 5th in points right there. Caution's out. Andres Baranowskis, your leader. She's having a good run. Can't you get her second win of the season? We'll find out. Let's take a look at ourselves, our second caution for today's race. We got to go all the way back here for a reason. Keep an eye on the 27, the 62, and the 3. They all make contact right here. And I think when this was here, I think this is what brought out the yellow. Still, though, I don't know how they kept that together. Just double checking to be sure. Yep, that was indeed what brought out the caution. And you see right there Osborne. He's sliding around. He goes into Scott Roush. And then him and William Brock go all the way down low. They are nearly going to the apron. They're going to keep it together. Now you see, because of all this right here, this is jumbling up everyone in this pack. That's just trying to woe up from the 62. Now remember, the 62 does have damage, but it's not really affecting him a whole lot. He did really smack the wall real good there. You see right there, Scott Roush and William Brock, they make a little bit of contact to keep it together. But you know the way how they're racing right here. They're jumbled up, and it's not going to work out. Look at the 21 and the 6, they're diving low. They're trying to keep their cars together. Kev Shearer nearly going to Ace Rogers, you could see. And I think the first contact you're going to see, we did see the 74 get involved. I don't know what happened. I think it was the 33. He tried to block the 74, and I don't know why he did that, but they gave a warning to the 33 after last week in Atlanta not block people, and, well, I think he did not learn that lesson real well. Zach Flickinger, you see, 2nd in points, does not avoid this one. Johnny Gardner, you see, that's 5th in points spinning around. There's Zeidel where he gets his damage. Kev Shearer, that's 4th in points. That's where he gets his damage. There's Patrick Smith, 3rd in points, getting his damage. I think the one who really got away from that one, I believe, had been the 07, Zachary Fitzwater. There you see him right there. getting through that mess. That's a good sign right there. And all the other cars you see right there, just sliding around trying to get by. Cody Lama smoke erupting from that low Chevrolet. His day is over. And then look at Eric Burton trying to trying to avoid these guys. And the same can be said for William Flickinger and RJ Bishop. Remember, William Flickinger is the points leader, and he's going to get some points from gaining from the people losing in the spots right there. But crazy wreck right there nonetheless. Cautions out for the second time today. Benjamin Miles. Can he win this race? We'll find out. Let's take it back to the green. Race cars gives us the 1 lap to go out of this race. After that caution include the following. Yeah, Charles Savin did regularly retire out of the race. Kate Anderson has called it quits. James Qualls retired the race, and Cody Lums with a piston issue. Ross is 1 lap down after the pit road fiasco, and she just got back on the course, so she needs a quick caution, and I mean quick. Green flag back underway. I don't know why she slowed down. That was a mistake, but now she's going to fly right on by just to make sure she doesn't plow into anyone. Please, Ross, don't do something stupid. And it looks like she is at least in the capable of running decent. However, she needs to get around some cars and hope for a quick caution. And hope, if a caution does happen in front of her, she at least avoids the accident. You can see William Flickinger, how badly damaged his car is. And he is holding up some drivers, including nearly getting wrecked by Zidell. Ross in the grass. Zorlin, and there they go. I don't think that's a caution. I'm not too sure. Look at her sliding in the grass. Caution is out. Matthews on down pit road. Cole Deaver leading. Roush is trying to take the lead as they come to the line. Oh, no wreck. That's Craig William Carter I just seen as we're lagging a bit. Roush will lead at the line. Oh, Alexander Rowan, Seth Cole, and Eric Burton once again involved. Man, this guy can have no luck whatsoever. Oh, and Benjamin Miles got involved. William Brock did as well. Oh, and Miles, who was leading at the restart before, at one point. That's good for William Flickinger there. He's not going to lose any more people there in positions. But the one who's really benefited from this there, who's really taking advantage, is Zachary Fitzwater. They're trying to let Scott Roush on by, and will finally do so. Now Fitzwater and Deave are trying to get around them. For a minute, I thought Fitzwater does have a buckle on the hood. What happened to Fitzwater? What on earth happened to Fitzwater? You can see how damaged the Brant Dodge is there, Flickinger. What happened to Fitzwater? And Craig William Carter, you can see he's slowly coming to a stop right there on the back straight. He's lost power in that car, so he is done. Caution's out for the third time today. Let's look at what brought ourselves the caution with William Flickinger and then the secondary accident off turn 4. You can just see right there, Zidell just clips the 96. They somehow keep it together. They bounce off into Zorlin, which you can see the 4 there. Johnny Gardner, I don't know how he doesn't get involved in the wreck, but he keeps it together. Look at Ross sliding on the grass and kept it together. Zorlin goes up the track, goes into Zidell. Somehow they keep that part together, and then the 96 slips right there, going into the 21, and then they go into the 00, and all 3 of them go around. But I think because of the 18, I'm not sure actually how that brought out the caution, because you could see where the leaders. Oops. Yeah, see the leaders already crossed the line. The yellow is now out. I think that is the reason why, though, because of mainly the 00. You see here, William Flickinger really not having the best of days here. He's got damage. The good news is he's still continuing. He's getting his points, but still the case, though, just basically is getting tossed around and beat up there. It's like a demolition derby car at this point. Now, we got to go up to here. Now, Finn guy you can see there, Roush, down for the lead. His teammate, Finn guy, he's doing with Craig William Carter. I could go to that rookie real quick. See if we can speed up real quick here. what happened to the 28? Oh, they went 4 wide, entering turn 3 and 4. That's something you definitely don't want to do here. And oh, William Carter just cut right in front of Dylan Thoreau. Didn't even see the 6 cut in that corner there. And William Carter slid up right into William Brock. And I don't know how Jeffrey Finguy managed to avoid that accident, but somehow in some way he got to. Oh, wow. There's Benjamin Miles. And then Alexander Rowe. Oh, nowhere to go. Just hit him. Zach Flickinger. Second in points. This gets a little bit of damage. That's where he gets his damage from. Brett Pritchard's going to have nowhere to go on this one here. Just gets into him. Seth Cole just crunches the 35. Eric Burton's right behind him. He gets involved. Now, the main thing is I'm trying to figure out. Oh, look out. Sicoli and others here. I think they're going to get away from this one here. Oh, never mind. Sicoli just goes right into the back of the 3 for whatever reason. I don't know. But we got to go to the 07 of Fitzwater. What happened to him? How did he get the front end damage? He already had the damage. I'm trying to figure out how he got that. Did he have it? Oh, he's had that entirely. Okay, I was just trying to figure out how he got that damage, but that damage is really not affecting that 07. Okay, never mind. So, caution's out. See back to the green. Welcome back. Pace car on down pit road. Let's get your top 10 rundown here. Scott Roush is your leader. Second, Zachary Fitzwater. Third, Cole Deaver. Fourth, Kyle Keith. Fifth, Philip Parker. Sixth, Andres Baranowskis. Seventh, Ramian Fisher. Eighth is Brian Acosta. Ninth, Dylan Thoreau. Completing the top 10, Jessica Sheldon having a good run for once. Thank goodness to see that there. Out of the race after that accident include the following. That would be Alexander Rowe, Benjamin Miles, William Brock, Craig William Carter, Eric Burden, and Seth Cole all out of the race. Ember Ross and Kyle Matthews are a lap down in their respective positions. Fitzwater, that damage really isn't affecting that 07. Did I just hear a wreck take place? I thought I did. But Kyle Matthews' damage is really affecting the South Point Chevrolet. And Dylan Thoreau went from being in the top 10 to outside the top 20 in a snap of a finger. And he's got to be furious. And he just dumped the lap car. And that will definitely be a caution. Oh, Zidell barely missed that one right there. He had enough of him. And I don't blame it. Baranowskis barely takes the second position from Cole Deaver. That was a quick caution that took place mainly because, well, I don't blame Dylan Thoreau for being upset of being out of the top 10, but it moved Ace Rogers in there. Now, if they do have pit stops, we will stay with them. If not, we will take a look rather quickly at the caution there. We'll also try to figure out how Fitzwater got his damage. And yes, indeed, the case. They're coming on down pit road. There's a punch-up behind the 92. Mainly, I have no idea why. The 22 is mainly ahead, but because of the lap car. I am not too certain, but... Oh, they're not going down pit road. They're staying out, rather. I'm very desperately confused of what they're doing here. 18's going to go on by. I think that was the case, is wherever they crossed the line in, but the 22 is not letting because it's on the lead lap, so that was wide, and that's kind of dumb right there, but caution's out. Let's go take a look what happened to Kyle Matthews. Well, you can see here, Dylan Thoreau was getting held up from the 62 there of Kyle Matthews, and remember the 6 was in the top 10 on the restart there, but Thoreau basically had enough at this point with the 62. The good news is he took out the frustrations. No one really got involved with the exception of the 33. Wasn't major, though, just a tiny bump on the side, so really it's not going to affect Sicoli that much. However, the bad news for Thoreau is Matthews is still going to be able to be in the front of that inside line there, so that really didn't help his case out a lot, but at least the good news is, though, is that everybody avoided that accident, so that's a good sign there. Caution's out. Let's get back to the green. You can see that black and yellow 62 coming back on that inside line. Dylan Thoreau probably does not want to see that car again, but We'll see what happens. No one retired out of the race, which is a good sign right there, which you can see. As mentioned, Ross and Matthews are lap down 27, 28, 26 cars on the lead lap. William Flicker just trying to limp around. Scott Roush, your leader, second. Andres Baranowskis, third. Cole Deaver, fourth. Kyle Keith, fifth. Zachary Fitzwater, sixth. Brian Acosta, seventh. Jeffrey Finguy, eighth. Ramian Fisher, ninth. Jessica Shelton in the top 10. Ace Rogers, 11th through 20th. How about Joshua Osborne managing to hang around throughout this race? He's 11th. Elton RJ Bishop, 13th. Kevin Shearer, 14th. Zach Flickinger, 15th. Phil Parker, 16th. Emmanuel Hardett, 17th. Chandler Caudill, 18th. Dylan Rowe, 19th. Jonathan Wong, top 20 is Patrick Smith. The rest of the field from 21st on back, Jonathan Zorlin, Brett Pritchard, Johnny Gardner, Josh Scully, Justin Zeidel, and William Flicker, 26th. And then, as previously mentioned, Ross, 27th, Kyle Matthews, 28th, 29th on back, all out of the race. We're past halfway, of course, forgot to mention. We're back green flag racing here at Chicagoland Speedway. Now, we're trying to see if Ross can manage to get around the 60 and try to get that quick caution, be back on the lead lap. However, you can see that 60 got a good run on the high line. And Ross trying to push, but just not enough. Whoa! Fitzwater! Fitzwater and Finguy. Ironic enough, teammates in the Cup Series. Getting a little bit dicey here. Something you definitely don't want to do there. Your teammates on the other level, but not on this level. I mean, you don't want to really race each other that badly there. And Ross continuing to slip like a rock. That's definitely what the A-team does not need at all. However, they're finally getting some good, clean racing, which is good to see. Oh, and I almost spoke too soon. They are 4 wide for position. That's something you definitely don't want to do, heading especially off this corner. Yikes! Jonathan Wong trying to go 4 for 1 here, but now Thoreau going 4 wide. Oh, this is going to be bad. Oh, you definitely want to be 4 wide off here. And Wong, very smart there. He just said, you know what? Take the position. I'm getting out of there. And Dylan Thoreau, he's a man on a mission. I think he's a little pissed off from what the 62 did to him earlier. And now he's broken free from him. And he's getting through all the damaged cars one at a time. Now he's starting to get back to the front of the field in a good manner. I do not blame him one bit. Cars that are really kind of damaged and off the pace outside of Patrick Smith are Joshua Sicoli, Kyle Matthews a lap down, Johnny Gardner, and Brett Pritchard, as well as Justin Zeidel, and of course, last car in the lead lap. Flicker cautions out once again here at Chicagoland. And Jeffrey Finguy going to lead him down over his teammate Scott Roush, who just got that second position. Cautions out once again. I believe this is for the 4th time. I see trouble in turn 3 and problems for Ramian Fisher in the 22. 7th in points. And something not good right there for the 22 team. It looked like a solo car really getting involved. Emmanuel Hardett's now jumped up to the top 10. Same for Kev Shearing. Wow, tough break right there. And I'm amazed, though, with Fitzwater, how well he's still being able to run with that damaged car. But now this is the time where all the lap cars are going to be in the rear of the field. Or, excuse me, where wherever the lap cars are in right now, that is where they will be, unless until the caution comes out. But we are 11 laps to go, and they cross the line. Troubles for Ramian Fisher and Brett Pritchard in the 3. They are out of it. Let's go take a look and fire ourselves our 4th caution here at Chicagoland. Or 5th caution, rather, excuse me. Well, this was in the main pack alone. This was a battle for the 5th position. And Fisher tried to sneak his nose underneath where it shouldn't have been. And that was just a bad mistake by the 22 team right there. And Acosta, you see, kind of moves up. Fisher tried to go underneath. And you can see he's already in the corner panel. That was just a bad move by Fisher. And then Fisher then gets a little bit of a hook again from Ryan Acosta, who then goes into Kyle Keith in the 24. And the 22 takes a hard shot to the wall. Kyle Keith kind of rubs the wall there. He's going to keep it together. I don't know if it's going to really affect his car now, but then the 22 goes into the 07 and the 20. Fitzwater again with a little more damage. And then around goes the 22. And lucky enough, a lot of these drivers here, they got away from that unscathed. So great job by the spotters to tell them to go low and stay low. And you can see drivers like Philip Parker making a little close call right there. Same for Ace Rogers. Now the car's sliding down, you could see. And if you look carefully, it's going to come around in the picture. There's Sicoli's going to get by. Johnny Gardner in the 7. Gets a tiny piece of right there. And then Brett Pritchard, nowhere to go for the 3. He chose the wrong line. Unfortunately, he's going to get a ball. And then you see Zidell in the 21 trying to come on by, get ready to embrace, and he gets through that one. It's more cards for William Flickinger to avoid right there. Caution's out. The teammates, Finn Guy and Roush, will lead them down. Let's take it back to the green. Welcome back. You've not missed much. Drivers out of the race after that wreck include the following of Ramey and Fisher and Brett Pritchard. Now with 8 laps to go when we cross the line, who's really going to take the advantage here when we go back green flag racing? Teammates are 1 and 2, Finn Guy and Scott Roush. Then you have Baranowskis in 3rd, 4th Ryan Acosta, 5th Cole Deaver, 6th Zachary Fitzwater. They are ahead of Ember Ross right there, and then 7th place Jessica Sheldon, 8th place Kev Shearer, 9th place Kyle Keefe. Remember, he's got the right side damage, but it does not look like it's going to really affect his car a whole lot. And around the top 10, Emmanuel Hartnett. The top 6 we're mainly keeping an eye on, unless Ross isn't really, off the pace and Sheldon can get around either one. But green flag back underway. And Deaver looking underneath Ryan Acosta for position, and Ross going underneath Zachary Fitzwater. I'm amazed with Fitzwater's damage he's sustained in that car. How well that car's still running. You can tell that's a lot of heart he's putting into that vehicle. But now is under fire for Kev Shearer and Emmanuel Hartnett. Fitzwater being wise and smart. He wants to get a lot of points off the Flickinger brothers. He's doing a good job, but he does not want to need to be wrecked. That will kill that momentum right there. Meantime, Baranowskis move both teammates out of the way of Roush and Finn Guy and will take the lead herself, but now has got Cole Deaver all over her back bumper. Deaver looking for his 2nd win of the season. The same can be said for Baranowskis. And if my memory serves me correctly, we have not had a repeat winner yet this season. So we could be looking at our first winner unless Jeffrey Finn Guy can play spoiler here. Now Finn Guy going underneath the 9, trying to get 2nd. Trying to fight hard for that position is that Rooster T. Ford. And he is trying, he's going to get the spot. Now he's going to try to hunt down Baranowskis. And Scott Roush now retaking the 4th position from Ryan Acosta. Look at this. The battle between Finn Guy and Roush versus Baranowskis and Hartnett. Remember, Baranowskis and Hartnett are teammates. Deaver's the odd one out. He doesn't even have a teammate. Unless you want to count Ryan Acosta as one, but not really. But now, Cole Deaver working underneath the 2 of Baranowskis. There'll be 4 laps to go when we cross the line here at Chicagoland Motor Speedway. Deaver trying to fight for that 2nd position, just can't seem to really help out, but Baranowskis got a little slip on that high line. It's not what that 2 needs at all. The 2 really needs that right there, a run on the high line on the back straight. Is it going to be enough, though, to clear the 9? No, but now Scott Roush is working, trying to go down the middle wide. That helped Cole Deaver a lot. All this, though, behind Roush's teammate, Jeffrey Finn Guy, as he is pulling away from the 9, the 16, the 2. And they're racing really tight now. If they make one wrong move, that's not only going to end the race, but end their run for a top 5 finish. Hartnett now working on Ryan Acosta. Where did Philip Parker come all of a sudden? He is now trying to get a top 5 finish right now. Holy cow, that 15's quick. Bringing along Jessica Sheldon. How about Dylan Thoreau in the 6? What a comeback that 6 car's having. When we cross the line, next time by will be the white flag. Or excuse me, this time by, rather. Slow car they may encounter. I think that's the 62. No, it's the 96. Sheldon slipped the corner. That helped Philip Parker. Going to get the spot right there. White flag displayed. Cards are hitting the wall. We're still green. White flag is out for Finn Guy. Can he get around Flickinger? Finn Guy is going to have no problem with William Flickinger and no other lap cars away. That may be all she wrote. Roush is going to get by. Baranowskis is going to get by. The 6 is going to get by, but the 29 doesn't. Back up to the front, though. Here comes Cole Deaver. Trying to get one last effort. It's not going to be enough. Jeffrey Finguy coming down the front stretch will win the crazy race here at Chicagoland. A 1-4 finish for Finguy and Roush for the teammates there. Jeffrey Finguy. Gotta remember, he hasn't had a lot of momentum ever since last season on the opportunity to win the championship and never got the opportunity, and he finally gets the job done here. Congratulations to Finguy on winning this race here. Big job, well done by both those cars right there of Finguy and Roush. And oh, Zach Flickinger, some contact between him and the 00, but you know, that's just at the end of the race, so it's not really going to matter much. But we mentioned our top 4 there. Baranowski's going to get the podium with the 3rd. 5th place, Philip Archer. That's a career best for that 15 team. Really hasn't had a whole lot of success. Finally going to get a good run for once, though. 6th, Dylan Thoreau. 7th, Ryan Acosta. 8th, Kev Shearer. He's going to gain a lot of points, but not enough for the points leader, though, because of the 96 still finishing the race there. But nonetheless, though, here's the rest of your results. Is Shelton finished 9th, and Seth Cole completing the top 10. I said Seth Cole. RJ Bishop, excuse me. Ace Rogers, Manuel Hardy, Kyle Keith, Jonathan Wong, Zachary Fitzwater, Joshua Osborne ended up 16th. Not bad for the 27. Chandler Connell, Zach Flickinger, Jonathan Zerlin, Joshua Sicoli, Patrick Smith, Johnny Gardner, 22nd. Not bad for 5th in points after everything that happened to him. He still managed to finish the race and finish ahead of William Flickinger only by 2 points. But hey, it is what it is, though. Flickinger nonetheless ended up 24th. Lap down. Ember Ross 25th, and Kyle Matthews, last car to finish the race, 26th. 23 cars finished on the lead lap. 26 finished the race. All out after that include the following: Brett Pritchard, Ramey Fisher, all the way down to Diego Yepes and Nathan Stapleton. Well, thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, be sure to give it a like, comment your thoughts, subscribe, be a part of the NRSL by hitting that subscribe button. Hope you guys enjoyed the race here, and nonetheless, we will see you guys for the Cup race here at Chicagoland. Until then, this is your boy 8675-209-85AX signing off. Till then, goodbye, everybody.